Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Thanks so much for joining us. If you were with us at this same time yesterday, you were present at the launch of what is so far the most ambitious series we've ever presented on TCM. We call it The Story of Film, an event inspired by a 15-part documentary about the history of cinema called The Story of Film, which will be showing here one new episode each week for the next 15 weeks, accompanied by some of the films covered in each installment of the series. Well, last night we premiered Part 1, which covers the earliest days of cinema. We'll be showing that episode again later tonight. One of the films talked about in that episode being the epic we have coming up next, D.W. Griffith's Intolerance. It's a film from 1916, and like so much of Griffith's work, it's a film far ahead of its time. When he made Intolerance, Griffith was the most famous, most celebrated movie director in the world. His controversial Civil War blockbuster, The Birth of the Nation, had just opened. People were eager to see what he had in store for the next, and he didn't want to disappoint them. He definitely wanted to do something equally spectacular for an encore. He also wanted to respond to the heavy criticism he received for the pro-Ku Klux Klan message of his Civil War blockbuster. Well, he did that by coming up with what seemed to be a logical idea to him. Because everybody was so intolerant of him, he'd make a movie showing examples of intolerance throughout history, using stories from several different time periods, but each one illustrating the basic theme of intolerance. Griffith ended up using 4 separate plots for the movie: a modern drama, then a story centered on the crucifixion of Christ, another about the St. Bartholomew's Day massacre in France, and also the fall of Babylon. By intercutting between the different plot lines and having his stories jump back and forth between eras, he was also breaking more new ground for the baby film industry. So here's the movie from 1916, a massive and ambitious film with Lillian Gish playing a symbolic character depicting eternal motherhood. Here's D.W. Griffith's Intolerance.